that night's sleep where, well, probably not for you able-bodied people, but for you paralyzed people, where you're sleeping and your legs come off the bed. They start pulling you down and you're dreaming that someone's dragging you by your legs off your bed or something. That's how I woke up. Alright, so I was sleeping last night and my legs are pretty tight. I don't stretch them like I should, which is my fault, but I'm usually very busy and I just don't take the time to do it. But last night my legs came off the bed while I was sleeping and they started dragging my body off the bed. So I have this dream that someone's attacking me and all that, and I wake up clawing the bed trying to stay on it. It was crazy. But my back was all twisted throughout the night from that, and it's been killing me all day. I'm not trying to complain or anything, but I haven't done much of anything today because of the pain. So I've been taking it easy, laying down, resting, because tomorrow I have to go to Gainesville to do some work, and I'll take you along with me tomorrow. I want to tell you a little story, and a story is easier than recording all day because I've had a lot of back pain today. I was supposed to go to a barbecue / birthday party for some friends of ours. Their baby turned 2, but Heather suggested I stay home because of my back, which was probably the right choice because I have a big day tomorrow. So I rested all day. I pretty much slept the entire day, slept all night. I figure I'll tell you a story and a little bit about my back history. That way you can understand me a little better. So I'm going to show you some x-rays. This first x-ray, this one right here, this was after my first surgery. This was 6 months after I broke my back. So it was about February 2004. And as you can see, they took out 2 of my vertebrae and they put a little titanium spacer. I mean, it's very thin, it's hardly anything. And they put a titanium plate on the side of it, holding the top and bottom vertebrae together. But that didn't really work so well because you can see my back still has a lot of kyphosis to the spine, and kyphosis is where your back curves forward. So that didn't work out too well, but I dealt with that pain for about 7 years until Rusty and I went for a walk and I was having him pull me. I might have been able to find the video, so if I find the video, I'll put it up right here. Alright, let's try this again. Let's not go so fast. Oh boy, we're gonna get going. This is so scary. Rusty, slow down. Rusty, slow down. Oh, we're going too fast. But Rusty was pulling me up and down the road, and we were going really fast, and some dog started barking at one of the neighbors. So Rusty got distracted, he veered off, went to the side of the road into the grass. As soon as my front casters hit grass, they dug into the dirt, and I went flying like Superman. My pants came down, my shoe came off, my phone went flying, and I held on to Rusty with the leash. The way I landed, it tore something in my back, and then I was in even more extreme pain. So I went to my doctor, and they decided to do a surgery on me, and you can see this surgery here. I'll put up the x-rays right now. With this surgery, you can see my back's a lot straighter. I was a lot more comfortable. The pain wasn't nowhere near as bad, and eventually the pain just went away. So they put 2 titanium rods in my back and a titanium spacer. They took out 2 more vertebrae, so I have 4 vertebrae missing now. And this long titanium cage and they crushed up a bunch of my rib bone and put it inside that cage. And that eventually fused with my vertebrae. But a year later, I was going to the gym, I was working out, and I was being real active. And one day my rods, I was just getting out of the truck, and my right rod popped, it broke. It was very loud. I knew exactly what happened when it happened. There was no mistaking it. I go inside and I'm checking my mail, which I probably should have went and laid down or something, you know, because I had a broken rod, but I was just checking my mail. I was putting some mail on my desk, and the second rod broke, and like my body kind of collapsed on itself. And then I had my third surgery, and they replaced the 2 rods with cobalt chromium. So at the beginning of the year, which Heather got out of school in December 15th, I believe. But at the beginning of the year, my back started hurting a lot because I was still driving a lot, back and forth to work and all that, sitting at a desk. I started getting some serious pain in my neck. So I went to a chiropractor, had some x-rays, and he looked at it, tried to adjust me, but nothing was helping. So then I went to another doctor, we took some x-rays, and from what he could determine was that one of my rods shifted up and it was pinching a nerve in my neck, and that was sending shooting pain all down my arm. And that pain was pretty serious. It's nerve pain. If you've ever had nerve pain, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So I had to change my lifestyle a little bit. I really don't want to go through a 4th surgery. It's just really hard on my body. The last surgery was 18 hours long, and the surgery before that, my second surgery, I had 2 blood clots in my lungs the size of tennis balls. Obviously I survived, I made it. My body absorbed the blood clots without us having to do anything invasive to get rid of them. So I decided to try and work from home, so that's what I ended up doing. So now I'm working from home in a recliner, and I became a subcontractor basically for the same people I was working for. After a month of working from home in my recliner, not being up all the time, not driving 3 to 4, 5, 6 hours a day, my back started feeling a lot better. The nerve pain started going away, and it hasn't been that bad, except for a few days here and there. Today's one of those days. That's why the vlog is boring and short, but it's giving you a little bit of history about my back. And so that's pretty much a history of my back. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I will answer those. If you have any suggestions for my videos, I know some people want to see more of my daily routine, so I'll try to throw some of that in there like I did this morning, with me just simply putting my shoes on. Sorry about the short vlog. Tomorrow's will be a little more interesting with a lot more scenery. So come back tomorrow and check that out. But for now, I gotta get the rest of the stuff loaded in the car so I can be ready, because I have to leave probably around 5 in the morning. So good night. Thanks everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. Everyone's been great. And that's it. So tomorrow.